Bienvenido, welcome. I'm Oni Boi, your favorite hobby tourist. Hope you're all having a wonderful day today. You know, I love starting my day every day with my dailies. You know, I get up early, I work a little bit, make some breakfast, take my daughter to school. Usually I'll spend some time with my fiance. I don't know, we'll go to like do some naturey stuff or maybe walk in the park. And then I get to hang out with you guys in stream. Usually do some gaming streams. So if you guys are interested in that, I do that earlier in the day. I do it at 11 a.m. Eastern time. So right now it is 5 p.m. Eastern time. And I love hanging out with you guys and doing some doodles. Hello, Great Atlas, Vortex, and Ghost of Tabor. Hello, welcome in. We're going to continue doing some doodles today. We are drawing the beheaded from Dead Cell, which this was actually suggested by, I believe it was Atlas, right? Hello, what are you gonna draw? Yeah, it was the same one. We're continuing this one. You know, we did this one, we started it yesterday. The Atlas thus is annoying because I eat dinner at this time. Well, I mean, sorry, we're doing a little earlier than I used to. I mean, like I said, the times might change in the future, but for now, I will be doing it around now, which is 5 p.m. Eastern time. And let's see. Cool, I'm gonna go cause I mean, I've told you, Vortex, if it's not for you, you don't have to be here during these. And hello, thank you so much, Space. I am wonderful. How are you guys doing? Yeah, no worries, Atlas. You go eat. If you have to eat, you have to eat. Yep, see you later, Vortex. Mushi, welcome in. Sorry, I didn't notice. This was live. Yeah, no worries, Mushi. And thank you so much for the sub, Tubar. That is very kind of you. I'm glad you like it. You know, because that is one thing I always appreciate. Because a lot of people, like, they don't realize, you know, it's like, it's not so much like nowadays. I guess when I was a kid, people would be more like, oh, I'm bored. I was like, it's not really so much being bored nowadays. You just switch to something else, you know? It's like, hey, I'm feeling bored. I'm just going to switch to something. Like literally, perfect example was Vortex a moment ago said he was feeling bored. It's like he wasn't up to this stream, which like I know I am, like I would say my streams are a little more chill, more relaxing. I enjoy myself. I just hang out, you know. Also, maybe it's because I do this, I don't get paid for this, maybe, because a lot of people who do this, you know, it's like a job, they're super hyper and intense or whatever, they're yelling all the time. I'm like, yeah, not really, that's not my thing. Thank you so much, Dragon, that's very kind of you. But I really appreciate it, you guys hanging out with me while I do some doodles, you know? Ooh, you were working on animation. Very nice, Mr. Ghost. I'd love to check it out. Are you gonna post progress on the Discord? Ooh, and if anyone doesn't know, I do have a Discord and I love to see other people's art. Let me post the Discord for you guys in the chat. There you go. So I would love to check those out. I usually do it during the doodle streams. I don't mind stopping and taking my time looking what you guys post. It would be really cool. I actually eventually, I haven't done it yet, but I want to do, when I get enough people like posting stuff constantly, I want to see, like, maybe do like a once a month thing. Like once a month is, hey, let's look through all of you guys' art. I was thinking maybe like a separate channel for art, just like, so it's like, oh, like post it for the stream. You know what I'm talking about? For like, I don't know, where we just chat, we hang out. Who am I drawing? I am drawing the beheaded from Dead Cell. Someone suggested it last time and we started it yesterday. And today we might actually finish, because I tend to draw relatively fast. And I might, I think, yeah, I might be able to finish it today, to be honest. If you're curious of other ones we did, let's see. Let me just show you. Last time we did this one, Vortex. Someone asked for Vortex from Terraria. That was pretty fun. This one was Mr. Ghost OC. We did that one. Before that, oh, this is like some doodles from my game. I'm working on an action adventure video game if you're curious. We also got, oh, this one's an oldie. We did this one a while ago. Someone asked for a hippogriff. I remember that. A mega chandelier. This was before ZA came out. Someone asked me. I did an owl Pokemon that I made up. What is this? Oh no. Oh, a mega Grumpig that I made up. Mega Mimikyu. What else? Just like going through, just like a few. Oh, this is like from my game that I'm working on. Like we do, like I pretty much ask you guys what we should do, and you guys like throw out stuff, and I do random stuff, right? Just for fun. So Samus. What else? These are like some Pokemon into Kirby characters. JJK, I remember that one. That was a fun one. Five Nights at Freddy's. Another Five Nights at Freddy's one. A One Piece OC. And we also did Grounded. I remember that one. That was fun. All right, let me go back into what we were doing. And let me see what you guys are saying. Who am I drawing? I said beheaded. Well, it went boom. Wait, what? Who went boom? I'm so lost. You're drawing, Mr. Ghost? After 2 hours of work, I was tired and had to animate with the same name and deleted the one I was working. Oh no. No, so you know what you gotta do. It is very annoying. I tend to do this when like usually every hour. So whenever I'm working on stuff, I'll make a save, right? A save file. So I'll do, I don't know, like version 1 or like 01. And then I'll do like after the hour, I'll do a new version 02. And then after another hour, do version 03. I know it's very annoying, but it's so helpful whenever you're working on something that you know it's going to be a long project, that what ends up happening, it's like, you know what? You're like, oh, something doesn't work. I don't like this. You could go back a version. You're like, yeah, you lost an hour or whatever. But at least it's not like 2, 3, 4 hours sometimes. I've done like projects that I lost months. I'm not even joking. And like college, I remember doing stuff like that. Let's see. That was at Mr. Ghost. I'm so sad. Oh, you sad? I'm sorry. And then Mushi. Well, for people, they can notice that I can eat a Canva. Oh, okay. It was Ghost versus Reaper. What is make? Also things. Got my wisdom tooth removed recently. Oh, I have not. I still have mine. I still have my wisdom teeth, but I hear my sister did get hers removed, and she told me it was very painful and it was not fun. And I was like, oof, I'm sorry. Actually, let's position this in a better spot. Right? A little farther down, just so we get like more of it. Yeah, I think right. I think that looks good. But how are you guys, other than your wisdom teeth, how are you, Dragon? Like, how is it? Like, I know. That's what my sister said, that it was miserable. And I was like, I'm sorry. I was like, that's rough. Okay, let's start doing some doodles. I loved it, Mr. Ghost. And if you guys didn't know, Mr. Ghost also streams. Mr. Ghost does, he plays a lot of Roblox, Minecraft, a lot of like mods and stuff, right, Mr. Ghost? Which I think is cool. I love it. And I love seeing that people get inspired to do other things and fun things. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Oh, and you're gonna do TF2. You're switching over to that. Okay, nice. I like it. Okay, so I'm thinking, let's start out. I know. I'm doing a taboo. Anyone who does art, you're probably like, what are you doing? You never start with the eyes. I know. You're not supposed to. But we're just doodling. We're not like doing like a finished version yet, okay? We're just doing the lines just because like we did the sloppy stuff just for positioning. Now I want to see if the lines work, right? This doesn't count. This is like just if we could see if the lines look okay. No, I don't like that. Right? Hold up. I'll read what you guys said. I know you guys are messaging me. I'm just doing some like doodly stuff just so like we get like some shapes down, just so it look like okay, right? Let's see, Mushi. When I make animated videos, maybe people notice, but I use Canva animations for now. Oh, really? I've heard of Canva. I've never tried it, right? From what I understand, Canva does a lot of like AI stuff, or it's, you know? Oh, I really don't like this. This is like really chunky, and this is not how I want it. There we go. I want to like start off thinner lines, and then from there we'll see what we like, what we don't like, you know. And then about like this, it's gonna trail off, right? Something like that. And then let's do this. I mean, like, yeah, kind of like that. I'm like looking at it. Mr. Ghost, my parents said if I got a 70% on my test, they'd give me money to fix my. Oh, that's so nice. That's awesome. No, I don't think so. Only when I finish. When I finish the piece, then I would spin it again, Mr. Ghost. It's after I finish the piece. So if I might finish it today, just because we are kind of like flying through these. And I do have a little more time today. So I might be like streaming a little longer today, right? So we should be able to finish it. Okay, did it freeze? No. Have you seen the One Piece live action? The season 1, yes. I've not seen the newest season. Season 2, I think I did hear. Okay, what happened there? Wait. What happened? One moment, bear with me. My computer freaked out. Or my Wacom freaked out on me. Let's see if it works. Hold up. I know. You guys are like, what's going on? Everything went away briefly. No? Wait, where'd you go? Why is it over there? Because that's one issue when you have multiple screens. That sometimes like the screens just go everywhere. You know, like they just go like all over the place. Hello, Max, welcome in. But no, I saw season 1. I have not seen season 2. I think it started again, right? Or at least I heard that it was gonna start, or am I off? And then Mushi, oh, they added AI, but I don't use that. Canvas is online, has a website if you are. Yeah, I use PC for pretty much everything. I don't know if I'd check it out. It's just like, what would I use it for? Just because I already have like a bunch of software for different things, that I don't really feel like I need Canva for anything. Right? Like I can't think of anything I'd want to use it for. Like, what do you use it for in particular? Just to know, like, what would I want to maybe use it for? You know? Something like this, I'm feeling. And then like this might be like that. This one's something like this. There we go. Yes, I think something like that. Just like, hello, Moth. Welcome in. Always a pleasure to have you. Thank you. I'm glad you like it already. Like, yeah, we're just getting like stuff down, right? We're not there yet. You know, we're just getting stuff laid out. Things like this, and then yeah, I'm like looking at the hands. And like that, I feel kind of. I feel like this finger is like a little wonky. I was like, hold on, let's do this. There we go. Because it is also a zombie. You always forget this guy's a zombie. Mushi, in PC, I usually use Canva and one-shot video editor. Oh, interesting. No, but like you use it for like video editing or something? Because like I don't. For my video editing, I use DaVinci. Whenever I edit my videos, which I need to like I need to like find a better way of doing it so it don't take so long, just because like it takes so long to actually be able to sit down and edit videos. And I want to be able to sit down and edit videos like quickly, you know? Something like this, I'm feeling like looking at this guy. There you go. And he's got like these shape to him. Yeah, something like this. Obviously, we're gonna make it look nicer as we go. Mushi, but I can't go to my desk, cause I had an accident. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Oh, okay, I'm so sorry. I hope you recover very quickly. And Dragon, how can I be more consistent with my art project? Because most of the time I'll start a project, but then I'll never finish it. So Dragon, I have a similar issue. So, you know what? Like what it is? I am one of those people. I'm called. There's like a study years ago. I read this study about brain types, and I am a wind type. So wind type people, they tend to pick up things very quickly. So what happens is they recommend for wind type people to have 2 to 3 projects to be able to pivot. So what happens is you start a project, you have your project, and as soon as you're feeling you're losing momentum, you switch over to the other one, and then you switch over. But you're like, it is a little annoying, but they said it's the most productive for wind type people to have one large project, like a big one, and then 2 little ones. Right? You have 2 little projects, and then you go from these, and then you switch out. Right? You have the one project that your main focus, and then you switch to these little things just so you don't burn out. Because there are people, like for other people who tend to, or fire type people, because fire, water, and wind are the mental types that in the study that we were talking about. And hello, Flopix. Mushi, well, I only write me because it fell. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm glad you guys are liking this. Actually, how is the music? I tried a new channel, a new copyright music. This one's supposed to be gaming music. So hopefully you guys like it. Mr. Ghost, I start many projects, but I don't finish them. I edited like 2 or 3. You like the music today? Good. Because I was like, this one looks good. It is copyright free. Hey, Atlas. I feel like you were gone for a little bit, right? Something like this. And then this one is going to be like this. Something like that, right? I feel like that's good. Yeah, and then this up here, if I remember, this is something like this, right? Yeah, it's like a little shoulder pad. Yeah, the shoulder pad is supposed to be on this side, which is weird because in this drawing on the side, it's on the left. But I remember in the official one, I think it's supposed to be on the right. Or yeah, on the left. Here it's on the right. Sorry, I got like matched there for a moment. Let's drop down into this cloth, which we probably will tear up a little bit. No, I don't like that. Right, we're gonna like tear up this cloth a little bit, and then add some stuff like this, just so it doesn't look perfect. Obviously, it is gonna look a little different. Actually, no, hold up. The shirt is supposed to be like ripped, so we will see some of his belly. Yeah. I think that's about right when I'm looking at it. Obviously, we're gonna go over again. This is still like we're laying out to make sure things look okay. Very messy. I'm not worried about getting it down to look nice. Atlas, by the way, if I do use it, do I need to no, you don't have to worry about that, Atlas. I don't mind. These are for fun. These are fun pieces that I do. A lot of this, I feel like it's a practice for my own art. I see this as like a practice. Like I'm practicing to get better using my own art. So I don't need credit for this. I mean, if someone asks, you could say, hey, like some dude named Oni Boi or Ghosthead. Ghosthead is the one that does the art, that does the drawing, wink, wink. He does all the art. I do all the talking. We're the same person, but you know, I think it's more fun to say it. Okay, so I'm thinking, right? Something like this. I'm like, well, like thinking the foot, something like this, right? I'm like looking at it. The toe is right there. Something like that. Oh. How many does he have? I'm missing one. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 5. I was like, I'm missing a toe. 5 toes. And then let's do one of these. Yeah, okay. Something like that. I feel like that's fine. And then over here, we're going to do like this. And then the foot will be kind of like this, right? 2, 3. There we go. And then there we go. Like, right, we're just trying to get it down where it should look okay. Like looking at these, I feel like that toe's wrong. I'm like looking at the toe, I'm like, yeah, that toe is wrong. Something like that, right? Because he's kind of like leaping. You know, he's like kind of like falling-ish. Dragon, are there any good shows I could watch during the weekend that would recommend? Could be an animation or regular show. Also, thanks for advice. I didn't know about that. Yeah, like there's like a bunch of studying. So when I was a kid, when I would go to school, I would get so bored in class and stuff. And I found out it's because I'm a wind type, mentality. So if you do one project, for example, let's say you're doing a homework, right? You're like, okay, I'm going to look at one worksheet. And then apparently the mentality is, if you're a wind type person, as soon as your brain starts to wander, you switch subjects. So if you're doing like, I don't know, math, right? This is your math homework. You're like, oh man, I'm doing it. You're like 1, 2, 3, and you get bored. You switch over to English homework, right? English. And then you do like 1, 2, 3, you start getting bored. You switch over to, I don't know, maybe you switch back to math, right? That's like supposedly the mentality of a wind type person. And I was like, that is so interesting. I wish I would have known that when I was in school, and then Mushi, really love your way to draw. Very cool. Thank you. I'm glad you're liking this. And let's see, Vortex, can you check the DMs? Sure, why not? I don't mind. We could check the DMs. Where is the DMs? I don't have my phone with me, but I can check it off to the side. It'll take a brief moment. Let's see, where'd you put? You know this guy. Who? Hey, Brayden. What about Brayden? That's the guy who was playing with me. He was playing Splatoon. Do you not remember him, Vortex? And Aaron, hello, welcome in. What do my eyes stumble upon? We're drawing a Beheaded from Dead Cell. Very cool character. Moth, I am the opposite. I have to finish one thing to be able to start the other, even with food. Oh, so Moth, you're a fire type. No, like these are actual different what are they called? What's it called? The different mentalities. So it's supposed to be, water, wind, and then it's supposed to be fire. And like fire type people are people, if I remember, like their whole thing, fire type people need to finish one thing. Like they get like hyper obsessed. So that's their mentality. It's like, okay, so it's like they can't do something else. Like if they're thinking of math, they cannot think of, you ask them something about English, they're like, I can't right now. That's the idea of a fire type person. Like they have to like just burn through one thing at a time. And I was like, that's very interesting. And then water type people, if I remember, like obviously I paid a little more attention to my own since I'm a wind type. But the water one I thought was very interesting. They tend to take longer to absorb information, like to go through things, but it's very difficult for them to forget. As soon as they get it, they're like, it's locked in their brain. It's not going to go away. Where the fire and the wind type, they can be faster, like to do things, but they're a little more forgetful. And I was like, that's a very interesting way of thinking of it. And it's obvious it's not like 100%, you know, you're like, think of it as more like a circle, right? Like a pie graph. So like maybe someone is like a little more, you know, wind or whatever, more fire and like water, whatever, you know what I'm talking about? So it's not supposed to be like 100% this. It's like a blend of it. And I was like, that's such an interesting study. It was a study about how people process information. I love that like micro learning stuff. I'm a total nerd for that stuff. So like this, I'm thinking for the hand, right? We're gonna erase this. Obviously, we're not like stressing about this. You didn't watch any of the Splatoon stuff? Vortex, you didn't see any of the Splatoon stuff? I mean, that's fine if you didn't. I thought you were there though. I mean, if you were, you probably just said you were bored and left, because you do that a lot. I'm being honest, you do that. You do say that a lot. Let's see. Which I told you, like, if the stream's not for you, you don't have to stick around. You know? And Flopix, oh, they miss Splatoon. Oh, you missed Splatoon. I know, we switched games. We're on a new one now. We're on Himori Hime, which I'm really enjoying it it's like, it's to start, I was like, okay, I like this. This is very much my vibe. Right, something like this. Oh, no, hold up. I'm thinking like it has like something like this, right? I might have to like show it off more with what's it called? With like the shading. Right? I'm like looking at it. Yeah. Like we'll probably show it a little more with the shading. And let's see. Glad you enjoy playing other games. Oh no, of course. I mean, like, the whole reason I play games is to be able to talk about game design, to be honest. Just because I love games and I'm working on my own. And I thought, you know what? I could play games while talking about game design. Right? But I'm like, it is a little bit more of like, oh, okay, we're just hanging out playing games, if I'm being honest. That's why I was like, okay, I'm gonna start making another channel. Let's see. Kind of like curved it, right? We're doing like this kind of thing, like action. I'm thinking, like we're not making any specific blade, just because in the game, Dead Cells, he changes his weapons all the time. So we're kind of like making up our own. I'm thinking. So I'm like, no, I'm like looking at it. Do I want it to look like that? I'm like, do I? Right? Something like this. I'm thinking it's gonna be all like jagged and kind of messed up. Oh, you know what? You know what's wrong with it? I just realized. So the thing is, since his knuckles would be here, right? They should be the same. Like they should line up with the knuckles a little bit. So I'm thinking, do like this. We'll have like a base to it. Right? It's kind of like curved. I'm thinking like this is not like it's not going to be a straight blade either. Right? We have like this line going through. Maybe I should actually adjust it a little bit more now that I look at it. Right? Like something like this. And then the blade would be in here and it'll be kind of. Yeah, I'll actually do like a straight line for this. It should be something like this. No, I don't like that. That looks terrible. We're just gonna leave it like all like Lucy. Do you have any hobbies like drawing, maybe listening to music? I mean, of course I have hobbies. This is my hobby. This is my hobby. Drawing. I mean, I love drawing. Like doodling, designing stuff. I like making animations. Music, I'm not a music person. I mean, I could appreciate music, but I'm not a music person, not even a little bit. I do like, what else do I like? I like playing games. I mean, I love like not just video games. When I say games, I mean all kinds of games. Talking about tabletop, outside games. I love going for walks on the beach, all that stuff. I love it. And OC Moth, there was 5 brain types. Low. Fire, water, metal. No, that's a martial arts, Moth. That one you're talking about, that one's martial arts. I've seen that. Like, I know that one because I used to teach martial arts years ago. Years ago, that was like literally my first real job. I was a martial arts instructor. You know, so I that's what you're talking about is a martial arts, different types of fighting. But the brain type study I saw, the study, was these neurosurgeons. No, don't go, Moth. I mean, no, I'm just saying, the neurosurgeons, the ones I saw, they were these 2 brothers actually. They're both doctors, like they study the brain, and they were talking about how interesting that they were very different, even though they were like similar, but they were different. And I thought that was very cool to study. And I like I said, I love micro learning. I am one of those people. Oh, what's impressive? Oh, that I like doing a lot of stuff. Oh, well, that's why I call myself a hobby tourist. I like trying different things, and like I like trying stuff, and like, hey, maybe I don't like it, or I do like it, but I'm one of those people. I'm not against trying things. I don't know. I'm like kind of okay with this knife, but kind of not at the same time. What do you guys think? Like, I want it to be all messed up looking, but at the same time, I know it's off. Like, realistically, if this was, he's holding it off, a little off. And Dragon, I really want to draw right now, but I also kind of want to do my homework so I could do whatever I want. Yeah, I mean, yes, I used to do that all the time when I was a kid. I remember teachers would get angry with me because I would do my homework in class, and teachers like, "What are you doing? You can't be doing your homework in class." Which is very funny. I remember that. Good times. Something like that, and then let's do the wrist, right? Or yeah. I'm looking at it. But yeah, I used to do that all the time with my homework. I used to do it in class, and the teachers would get angry because they said I wasn't paying attention, even though I was paying attention. It's just like they were going slow, you know? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do my homework while you're explaining things for the 3rd time. And you know it's true. Teachers repeat themselves many times because some people are not paying attention. You're back, Atlas. That's awesome. Glad to have you. Like looking at this guy, right? I'm thinking something like this. Or like layered this. I'm like looking at it, and then let's do like a curve it. Yeah, I'm thinking like this, and then I want to see a little bit of it. And then we're gonna like tear this up. No, I don't like that. Tear it up. That looked bad. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Yes, I'm like, no, hold it. This is what I'm gonna do. Hey, and then let's do like a little piece, a little dangly piece. And then like let's rip some pieces up here. Right? Because he's like a zombie dude, which I think is so cool. Yeah, okay, and then let's see. Okay, that's not too bad, right? That's not looking horrible. You're back. Welcome back. I'm like looking at this. I feel like now it doesn't look bad. I'm looking at this. Hold up. Obviously, it's very messy, but we're gonna fix that. We're gonna do another layer. I feel like the scarf is a little off, right? I'm like looking at it. The scarf I'm like not sold on. Oh, you know what? I should add like little holes on the shirt. No, maybe not. Alice, I was thinking of commissioning someone to draw it, but I remembered you. Oh yeah, because like you're like maybe put them on the wheel, because you know I do it for fun. You could commission somebody. There's some artists I would love to get like some commission money. I have no clue how much they would charge for something like this. Also, I feel like if I did a commission, it would I'd probably do it very differently. You know what I mean? If I was doing a commission, it'd be very different. And dragon, I have ADD, so I overall just have a hard time doing homework and school stuff, especially math. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying, like switch off. I do have I have 3 animals that I really like. It's kind of funny. So I love owls. Owls are probably my favorite. Like literally on my desk, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 owls on my desk. Yeah, I literally have 8 owls on my desk because I like owls. Owls are my favorite. And then probably after that, it's like pigs and then hyenas. I like those. Those are my 3 favorite animals. Ooh, nice. Frogs are very cute. See, like I lived on a ranch. I grew up on a ranch as a kid. So I very much appreciate animals. Okay, I think this is good. So let's go into actually making it look a little nicer, right? Let's do this. Oh, and I want to try something towards the end with my last layer. I like doing I usually do like outline, you know? What about you, Mr. Ghost? What happened? You're not feeling good? I mean, if you're not feeling well, I recommend just sleep. Yeah, I did. I grew up on a ranch. I did. My parents still have the ranch. So it's kind of nice whenever I go visit them, they have this ranch, right? And my daughter Bingo, she likes it. She thinks it's cool. You know, whenever we go, she does like it that they have a ranch. I think it's neat. You get to hang out, run around. We have chickens and ducks. Oh, you know what? I just realized I'm probably gonna add some torn up areas to the leg, right? To the pants. I think that'd be kind of nice. And then let's do this. Yeah, like that. There we go. Let's see. Mushi. I sometimes math too. But with Duolingo, it's getting easier. Oh, really? Proportions, proportion parts, easy peasy. When I try to equip. See that sometimes a lot of people don't get it. You know, they don't get that it's not so much the subject, it's the way they teach you. So it's actually something really funny that I remember Bingo was learning in school a while ago, right? She was talking about math and I was like, what? I was like, they teach you this kind of math? I remember as a kid, I would get punished if I would try to do that kind of math. And I'm not even joking, they would punish you for doing math that was not assigned. And I remember getting so frustrated because I'd tell the teacher, but it doesn't make sense. I could just do it this way. And the teacher's like, no, but that's not how you're supposed to do it. And now my daughter's like, oh yeah, we do this in school all the time. And I'm like, that's hilarious. And I love it. I love that they've changed it. They've upgraded away from the things I learned as a kid. Because I always thought it was so frustrating. I imagine you guys have it like that the same way as my daughter does, where like they have multiple methods of doing mathematics and stuff like that. They're more open to this stuff. Let's see, Mushi. I have 12 days on there. Oh, nice. With your streaks. I don't do Duolingo. My fiance does. She loves language and stuff. She's very good at it too. I'm not. When I was younger, I did try to learn French and Japanese, and I was really into it at the time. But you know, I wasn't in the best environment for learning language, so I ended up dropping it. I would like to pick it up again though, but right now that's low priority for me. Being honest, I want to work on my game and I want to do that kind of stuff. Ideally, I want to be able to live off of going like full-fledged game dev. That would be the dream. That is like the goal, not the dream. That is the goal. If I could do that sooner than later. Nope. There we go. Yes. Okay, this is looking a lot nicer. Yeah, I know. Like, hopefully you feel better. Yeah, like if you're not feeling up to it, you should rest. Seriously. You know? 144 would be 127 if I didn't take a few months break. Wait, what happened? Oh, you said you would have you would have like a full year. Wow, that's awesome. But no, let's continue this. Right? Do this. No, I don't like that. There we go. Yeah, look at that. That looks so much better. And then let's do this. His leg or his foot. I'm like looking at this. We don't want like super detailed feet either. I'm not like going like for like super detail. Man, he has like some huge feet. I mean, I made him huge. Whatever, it's fine. I'm not gonna stress about that. I gave him the nails on that one. Let's just give him nails on all of them. There we go. Wait, hold up. I feel like there should be, yeah, something like that. What should I draw? Ooh, you should do what I do with the roulette. Or actually, you know what? Hold up. Do I have it near me? No, I don't. I have this thing whenever I'm like in the mood to like doodle or whatnot. So I have this sheet. I got it years ago, right? It was in like a book. It was like a poster I got from a book. And it has this thing, you roll D&D dice, you know, like with the 20-sided. So you roll all those, and by adding all those up, it gives you a random combination of things to draw. But you know what you could do? I recommend going on one of those randomizer websites. You know what I'm talking about? Like an animal randomizer, object randomizer, one of those. And then just like throw three things together and combine them. And I think it's really fun just for playing around. I used to do that all the time. Oh, you know what? Another thing I used to do with my friends in college. I went to art school years ago. Didn't complete it. I didn't complete it. I went to, I stopped for work and stuff. But one game we used to do, we do the letter game. So you do like a letter. Here, I'll show you. I'll do like a quick thing just so you can see it. Check it out. So you do like someone would give you like a letter, right? And then you had to draw something out of the letter. So you go like this and you're like, oh, okay, here it goes. Right? And then you just like draw a pencil, you know, or whatever you wanted to do. Right? But like that was the game. Like we obviously did like really extravagant drawings. It's awesome, Atlas. I'm having so much fun. I get to hang out with you guys. We get to do some doodles. I played a new game, which I'm very excited about. I like that one. Oh, you're doing German, Norwegian. Ooh, nice. And the French and Japanese, literally the two languages I was practicing when I was younger, Mushi. Like, not even joking. You're literally learning the languages, both of them. The ones I was curious, I was trying to learn when I was younger. Something like that, right? Yeah, I like this. And I'll do this, do that one. Nope. There we go. There we go. Yes, I like this. He's looking good. I feel like he's looking good. Oh, and then let's go up here. Go into that. Yeah, kind of like a skin tight, right? I didn't mean to originally, but we gave him a skin tight, didn't we? There we go. Something like that, I feel looks pretty good. Yes, okay. Do that, do this, do a little bit of that V. You know, go a little, wait, hold up. There we go. Give him like a little bit of the abdomen going on. But what you guys been up to? Anything fun? Anything entertaining? Since the weekend's starting, what do you guys have planned? For me, it's gonna be like a rainy weekend, so we're just gonna like hang out at home mainly. We might watch some movies. I did see that Zootopia 2 came out on Disney Plus. I did not watch it in theaters. It looks okay. but it didn't call my attention enough to actually go to the theaters. I love the theaters, but like I don't know, like I feel like the movies haven't been as good. You know, like a lot of these movies are kind of like not good enough for me to actually go on a trip, you know, to the theaters. When I was younger, I used to go to theaters all the time. That was like my favorite thing to do. But I was like, like I don't know, like not anymore. I haven't seen anything else. Oh, it's a must see. Let's see. No, wait. Something like that? Yeah. Nope. There we go. Yes. Okay. Had to skip school today because of it. Oh, wait. Wait, why did you skip school? What happened, Atlas? Wait. What happened? Why did you skip school? Did I ever skip school? I think I did. I think like everyone has skipped school at least once for one reason or another. You know, but I think I vaguely remember skipping school for something. I mean, obviously you shouldn't. But I think what I skipped was like PE. You know? And I skipped it with my parents. It wasn't like I didn't like ditch. Right? I didn't like ditch school. Something like that. Wait. Am I thinking it right? Like, wait, hold up. Now I'm like thinking of like the finger. No, I didn't do enough joints. That's actually really funny. I skipped a joint. There we go. I was like, why does it look odd? Let's see. Oh no, you're talking to... You're skipping school. Mushi's skipping school because I had an allergic reaction yesterday. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I didn't get the allergic reaction thing. That's a bummer. I'm so sorry. That's rough. I've never had anything like that bad. Actually, when I was younger, I guess I did get an asthma attack in school. When I was younger, I used to be asthmatic, but it went away as I got older. It's fairly common to be asthmatic when you're younger than going away. Now let's see. Something like that. Ooh, yes. I think this is looking pretty good. Right? Yeah. And I'm purposely, if you haven't noticed, I'm purposely making his arm look a little gnarlier. There we go. Yes. Okay, and then do like this. Break that up into bits. Oh, there we go. I was like that one. The allergy message, I did not get that one. I accidentally ate hummus and oh, you're allergic to chickpeas. Oh, that's a bummer. I mean, at least it's not like that bad. Because I don't feel like chickpeas are everywhere. Like I'm actually allergic to milk. I cannot have things with milk in it. I have a hard time breathing afterwards. You know? So I don't have anything like that. A lot of things have milk, believe it or not. So I don't have those. So it's really a little annoying, but I feel like chickpeas, it sounds annoying, but probably not that bad. Right? I feel like you don't have to avoid too many things. If it was eggs, yeah, I feel like eggs would be that's my friend. He's not like deathly allergic. He's not like with me where I have a hard time breathing. He's not like that, but he gets really bad stomach aches. He's like one of those people with eggs, which I'm like, oof, that's rough. I'm like, that is rough, dude. I mean, thinking about it, he'll probably hear this later. I'm like, hey, bud. I know. Like, I was just mentioning that the eggs are a no-go for you. Because my friends tend to watch my streams later in the day. They rarely watch them when it's live. You know, work and stuff. There we go. Something like that. Yeah, it's not that bad because I've never seen chickpeas outside of hummus. Yeah, I feel like... I mean, I've eaten chickpeas. Chickpeas are pretty good. I've had like chickpea crackers. You know, you could have like chips that have chickpea. I feel like that's not like too crazy. right? To have. I'm looking at this. Why did I make it so curved over here? But okay. I feel like I'm gonna add more, something like this, one of these. Yeah, I think that's gonna be neater, like a little cooler, right? Like it kind of swerves off to the side a little bit. I feel like those kind of weapons look interesting visually. Yes, okay. And then you know what? I want to add something. Now I look at it. I want to add just like to this, where it's kind of like a little bit, maybe not. There we go. I like that. That looks better. Just like a little tassel thing, or wrapping, you know? We could actually probably do that with these too, now that I think about it, because these are wrappings, right? And we could, I think that's too busy. Now that I looked at it, I was like, yeah, no. I could do like a short one, something like that. That's okay. And then let's see. Atlas, feel bad for my sis. She's allergic to fish, eggs, nuts, and pistachios. Oh, that is a lot. I mean, I have a brother who is allergic to a bunch of stuff, but he's like allergic to like a lot of plants, like random plants. And I'm like, man, bro, that is a little annoying. And he's like, yeah, and he's funny because he likes being outside. He loves being outside, but he's allergic to a bunch of plants. Okay, let's see. Whoop. Kind of. Yeah, no, hold up. I actually like it where it's like, if it's too straight, it feels like very machined, and I don't want it to feel machined. I want it to feel like rough, you know, because it's supposed to be all like jagged, messed up looking. There we go. Like, I get it, it's a metallic weapon, but I want it to look not like, I want it to look like a mess. Hello, Elliot, welcome in. We're doing some doodles today. I feel like you tend to come in like random moments. Like I always feel like I'm doing different things. I am gonna try to do like split up the channels more. I am making another channel where I put some videos, but I don't have enough subs on it to do streams. And I want to do the gaming streams on that channel. You know? And the doodle streams would be on this one, probably, for at least for now. There we go. Yes, I'm like looking at it. Yeah, okay. But how are you doing? How are you guys? Right, you guys liking it? Thank you. No, wait, actually, it'll be like probably, where is this? Like around here? Yeah. And then do like one of these, a little doodle. No line there. Yeah, I like that. That line that felt good. It felt satisfying. Yeah, I just like a little tough. No, I don't like that actually. Now that I looked at it, I was like, no, it doesn't work. It did not work. And let's do something like that, right? Yeah, I'm like looking at this, some line. We're gonna put like some nicks on this too. Little nicks and scuffs and stuff. But how are you doing, Elliot? Are you having a good day? Because I am. I get to hang out with you guys. We do some doodles. We have fun. Right? Yeah, you having a good day? That's awesome. Like, what do you, anything fun, anything unique? For me, like, you know, I always do my daily. I wake up early, work a little bit. Actually, there was one thing that was a little funny. So in the morning, I was making my thumbnail, right? Because I was making a thumbnail for my new drawing stream. I was gonna do like a drawing stream. I was gonna play Pokopia. But so I was doing I already started the thumbnail, I was starting it, and then I was like, you know, I should download the game. So I go to download the game. I don't have a Switch 2. I thought it was on both. I thought it was on Switch regular and Switch 2. It's not. It is not on the first Switch. So I had to do a new thumbnail, like super quickly, you know, and I was all right. Luckily, I am a fast artist when I'm not talking. When I'm not chatting so much, I could draw pretty fast. So I did a new one for the runner-up game that we picked. So that is pretty funny. That I ended up picking or playing Himorihime, which is a very cool game. Highly recommend it. It's brand new. It came out, I think, last week. Right? I think it did. I think it came out a week ago. I mean, kind of the same story with what's it called? Pocopia. It literally just came out. Right, both of those games just recently came out. Yeah, okay. I'm looking at this. Stella, hello, welcome in. Monster Hunter Stories 3 came out, so I can't wait to play it all day and night. Ooh, oh, that's gonna be good. Are you gonna stream it? I mean, you don't have to. I know you do like drawing on your channel. But I was just curious, are you gonna do like videos and post it anywhere? That is one of those games I'm curious about, but like I don't have enough time in the day. I wish. And that's a long game. You know what I mean? Like that's one of those games like, oh, that'd be cool to play. But like, I don't think it would be cool to stream. No, you're not gonna post it anywhere? I was just curious. Could always dream that you would. Actually, do I like this? Yeah, I do. I was like not even sure if I liked the direction I was going with this. And these lines are too close. Should I? Let me look at this. I'm like looking at these lines. They're very close. They're like a little bit, not a tangent. What's that called? Do you guys remember? When you do something like these lines, like parallel lines, are really close to each other. And Stella, I'm not going to live stream it, but I'm planning on making a video where I rate all the dual. Ooh, yeah, I like that. So you can talk more about like the design. Okay, I like that. And I might record a playthrough for the game in parts. Yeah, that sounds fun. You should, definitely. Oh, and then let's do the scarf. Oh, no. Let me connect that. There we go. That sounds like, I was like, something off, right? I was looking at it. There we go. And then do this. And then like little bits and pieces over here. This is all torn up, right? This dude is like a little zombie dude, so I don't mind it looking all messed up a little bit. I don't want to look like too messed up, but messed up enough that you could tell he's not all there. All right, let's see how this looking. Ooh, I'm liking this, right? Oh, I might record. Yeah, okay. I did read that. And then I'm gonna do this one at the outline. I really want to try this one for the outlines. Just because there's like a little bit more texture to it. You know, for the outer side, I want to do these textures. And yes, I think this is gonna be the new style for a bit at least, right? Where I do these little outlines with this brush, just because I like this. I was playing with this brush earlier, and I was like, "Ooh, I like this one." It's like kind of rough, you know. There's like it's slightly rough, not like super rough, but I kind of like it. You gotta go. Have a wonderful day, Dragon. And then Stella. And with the dual element video, I'm going to post them a month after Stories 3 release, since I don't want to spoil it. Oh, okay, yeah, makes sense. It makes sense. You don't want to spoil it. I mean, that's a good enough time, I feel. A month? You gave enough. You're going to give enough people to really sink into the game. The people who are going to play it off the, you know, at the start, they're gonna be the ones that actually care about the video. So I think that's a good amount. That's good. That's good. You're back, Atlas. Welcome back. And I'm avoiding all the playthroughs, so I don't. Yeah, of course. Avoid them. My mom called me to make tea. Ooh, what kind of tea? What kind of tea? I love tea. I do drink what's it called? Mushroom coffee. But I honestly, I always tell my family it tastes more like tea than coffee. It does not taste like coffee, not even a little bit. You know, it's like a mushroom tea, but I think it does have a little bit of coffee in it. All right, let's see this. Ooh, okay. I'm just like gonna like mess this up a little bit on purpose. You know, just like add a little bit like little texture. You know? Just standard English. Ah, okay. You like singing songs. I mean, yeah, with my family, I'm terrible at it though. I am like the worst Mushi. And it's funny because my fiance is an amazing singer and my daughter Bingo is really good too. She's definitely like her mom. Luckily, she did not get her father's talent in singing because she would have none. Like literally, no talent in singing. I did write a song though. I wrote a song for the channel. I'm just like really bad at it. It's like a little rap. I made like a little cute rap for the beginning of like my videos. I just haven't recorded it. I really should just record it and do it and not like beat around the bush so much. I'm already a bad singer. Might as well just do it. It's just like a silly song. No, I'm not gonna sing right now. Definitely not. And hold up. Let's see, Stella. The only thing I learned about Stories 3 is the character intro trailer. What's meaning is the official. Okay, yeah. Mushi, I made songs on my channel long ago, Japanese. Ooh, very cool. That's cool. See, I don't have that talent. I'm a little jealous of you now. That is a talent I do not have. And it's like, I could appreciate it. He's like, it's cool, but I can't. I don't. My brain doesn't work that way. You know, I'm like, yeah, no, I can't do it. Do I want that line? No, like, I was like seeing if I wanted that messy line because it kind of felt cool, but at the same time, like, no. Wait, is Stories 3 out? Yeah, I think it is. We need to hear. I know, I'll do it. I gotta do it's gonna be an intro. It's gonna be an intro that I said I wrote it. I wrote like a little jingle. It's not like a full-on song. It's like a little jingle. I think, how many seconds? Maybe like 20 seconds. It's like a 20-second jingle. Right? And I think hopefully like it doesn't make you guys' ears bleed or anything like that. You know, because I told you it's not my strong suit, not even close. I've never been a singer. Okay, let's do this. I'm really liking this. I know you guys might not notice the brush, but there's like a slight difference with this brush. Right? Like, I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of like not as smooth. But it feels different. Like when you draw with it, it makes things look like sketchy, which I like because it makes it almost feel like how I draw on like paper. Just because I like drawing on paper and it tends to look sketchier. You know? Like it kind of it messes it up a little bit. Just a little bit. A little more jagged. Nope. There we go. Yes. Okay. Please sing. No, not right now. And I already, wait, Stella. And I already over prepared myself for the stock up on items. Yeah, that's really funny. That's really funny. You're like, I'm so prepared. There we go. And Stella, I got 999 honey. This is a capped amount of items allowed to get. That is a lot. Like you went overboard, I feel. Right? It sounds like you went overboard. And like what's the price in the game of like normal items? Because if you have 999, I'm assuming things are pretty cheap, right? They're not that much. Yeah, no, not right now. I'm definitely not. No. That is a no-go. I will do like I said, I want to do the intro. I might actually just record it this week, like tomorrow. Or not tomorrow. I have work tomorrow. But like I might record it Saturday or something. He's like, I think it's Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. Saturday I have a bunch of time to work on my stuff, which I'm very excited about. Okay, let's do this. Move into this one. Stella, oh, the normal items are free. You got wait, so they're just free? No. Wait. You mean the next stream? Tomorrow? I don't know. I mean, like, if Bingo wants to stream with me, it really depends if she wants to. You know, like, I usually stream tomorrow after I do some work and stuff. So maybe. No promises though. Oh, tomorrow more? Yes, tomorrow. We're going to do some more. Tomorrow's Friday. I usually stream Fridays. Okay, let's do... I'm almost done with this guy, actually. Like, looking at it. Because I am going to... Like, we're almost done with the line work, which is usually the part that takes the longest. Right? At least I feel it takes the longest. The coloring is super fast for me. I tend to, like, fly through it. There you go. Wait. It's okay. I'm, like, looking at this guy. Because I like this brush because it does, like I said, it's very messy. And it makes it feel like actual, like a pen or something. Like a marker or something along those lines. And wait, I'm gonna do this. There we go. Yes, okay. And then we need some lines on the inside. Not inside, but you know what I mean. It's like in-ish. Do the circles. And I'll catch up. I know you guys are like writing stuff. I'll see that right now. Like not looking at the screen. That's why. And then let's do this one. Hey, okay. Hold up. Nope, messed up in that line. Like it's okay that it's a little messy, but I feel like it was like too much. Okay, let me catch up with you guys. Let's see. Stella, for herbs, they cost like 60 copper. Oh, wow. That's not a lot. And then there's silver points and gold points. Okay. And then Mushi also, what do you do when you're offline? I mean, for me, I spend time with my daughter and my fiance. I love playing games. Like we play board games. I draw a lot. I work on my game. Like, you know, I'm working on a video game. So I do that. I guess I work if I'm not, you know. You mean like my free time, I'm assuming. A lot of the free time is this. You know, it did become this. But a lot of times I do work on my stuff, my projects. Or spend time with my family. Which is like a must for me. I kind of need to spend time with my family. It's like very important for me. A little bit, she has a lot of energy. My daughter has a ton of energy, which I love it. I love that she's like that. So I grew up with older parents, so I didn't I didn't spend like that much time with my parents. Like I spent time with them, but we didn't like do activities really. So I think it's kind of nice that I'm able to do stuff with my daughter Bingo. You know, I'm like active enough to really like run around and be silly with her. And like she likes it. She enjoys herself. Like she's told me that we do fun stuff. We go to the park. We love going to the beach. We go to the beach almost daily. I'm not even joking. We go to the beach a bunch. And then let's bring that in a little bit. No, not 50. I need like 2. And then let's do a new layer. What color? Hold up. I'm gonna grab like this this bluish gray. I like this one. And then which one is it? This one. There we go. Let's put this one on top. Yeah, and then let's put it off to the side. What is on this? Oh, there's like a dot. I was like, what does it want? I was like, what does it think it has? Okay, cool. And then Mushi. Oh, so that's what you do when you're offline. Cool. Sometimes I play games when I'm like making music, animations. Yeah. And I also love reading. I love reading manga, manhwa, regular comics. I sometimes I read short stories and stuff. Let's see. I'm gonna lock this one in, and then let's start coloring a little bit, right? Very exciting. You like singing more than reading? Oh, very nice. Yeah, since I don't have that talent, I can't join you. You know, that's not one of those things I could agree with. I'm like, yeah, no, I don't do that. Wait. That's wrong. I'm looking at this as some off. Yep. I was like, there's something off here. It's off. Let's do this. And then wait, stop that. There we go. Gotta make sure. Yes, okay. And then select the little bits, the baubles or whatever. Yeah. And then let's like reduce these because I looked at them, it's a little off. You've read it like 50 times, it's a lot. I have a friend of mine who's a huge fan of Lord of the Rings. I think it's cool. It's a good one. It's definitely a good series. But I don't think I would read it that much. It's too much. Too much for me, at least. Have I read anything that many times? I don't think so. Here, let me delete that. There we go. Cleaned it up a little. I was looked at it, I was like a little too messy. There we go. Perfect. This is like literally spot on what I want. I'm like looking at it. It looks fine. It looks good. And then let's start doing the clothes. Let's do, I think like 30? Yeah, 30. Do that. Bring that in. Right? Oh. I'll clean it up. I'm not gonna like stress about that either. Right there. And then like I just want to we'll get all the colors down on this guy and then we'll clean him up. Right? It's funny. Like literally you just throw on a shirt, he looks already like super different. Do the pants. Hey, what is, oh, that's what's wrong. I thought something was off. When I looked at it, I was like, there's something off here. Hold up. I'm on the wrong layer. Oh, okay. So sorry, guys. You guys like, what's wrong? I was on the wrong layer. Atlas. I much ordered the books move never the thing music. Oh, okay. So you rather read the book because of the, you'd rather not watch the movies. I mean, I get it. I watched the movies a bunch with my friends back in the day. I feel like that was like, for my age, the people, me and my friends, that was kind of like our Lord of the Rings. No, that's a lie. I think we watched more Dragon Ball, like the old OG Dragon Ball. We used to marathon that all the time. What's your guys like? What's your go-to with you and your friends? Is there any show, movie that you guys watch like over and over? That's like this is like a must-do. Or do you like not have anything like that anymore? Because I feel like nowadays, like I asked my daughter, and like I'm like, hey, what do your friends watch any shows that you watch? It's like not really. Like there's like a few shows, but most of them they don't. I'm like, oh, that's kind of a bummer. I remember doing that with me and my buds. We just like do like a weekend, like a marathon weekend, just hang out and watch shows or something. Okay, cool. Got those colors down. Let's do, I think the red. Let's jump into the red. Right? Oh, what? Actually. It's because it's the same color. It's the red. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Okay. Atlas, oh no, yeah, you already read. I already read that. I was about to read your comment again. All right, let's lock it in. Ooh, there we go. Right? He's looking so much better. I mean, obviously, we're just throwing it down. There we go. Atlas, I don't go multiple times, but more we watch the same thing the same time. Yeah, okay. Oh, you know what movie I remember my friend was obsessed with? Like, he loved this movie. It was Mr. Brooks. It's like kind of like a scary movie. But like, he watched that movie so many times and I went with him. We went to the theaters, okay? At the time, the theaters were a lot cheaper. So you could go to the theaters pretty easily. We went to the movies 3 times to watch this movie, right? And then like after that, obviously, he had to buy the movie when it came out. And we watched like multiple times there. But I remember I thought it was kind of funny. I was like, dude, you really like this movie? He's like, yeah, I love this movie. I was like, okay. I was like, we could go watch. It's not a big deal. But I just thought it was kind of funny that he was like obsessed with this movie. Like, he really enjoyed this movie. Okay, yes. Look at that. And then this one also. Take around here. Right? Yeah. There we go. Actually thinking, it's funny because like I was thinking I gotta clean that up, but I don't need to clean that up. Do you like ants? Like the animal or the movie? And then Atlas, like the Queen Gambit in Breaking Bad. My friends got to like season 2. I'm on episode 2. Oh, nice. Okay. I remember those. Those were good. Both of them are good. Breaking Bad was good. And the Queen's Gambit was also a good one. What do you mean, like the animal ants? And Moth, I found a squash kiwi on my porch. That's so random. Did someone put it there? Did they squish a kiwi on your porch? That's kind of random, Moth. Like, why would someone do that? Oh no, I did it again. Okay, I accidentally switched to it. But no, ants, I think they're interesting animals. They're interesting, but I don't know if I would say I like them. Because they tend to be more annoying than anything, but I do think they're interesting. That's for sure. You know, they are interesting animals. Especially since they can carry so much weight and they speak with pheromones, right? If I remember correctly, they speak with like using their pheromones. You don't know, you just stepped in it. Oh, okay. Agreed, yes. Ants are very strong. But from what I understand, the smaller you are, the stronger you get. Like proportionate wise. Just because of how like physics works. So if you are very small, you would be very strong. Which is kind of interesting. Oh no. This is one I need. There we go. Yes. Switch back. And then we'll do, I think like what's it called? Yeah, the red. I'll do the red. Again. And then this part is going to switch up. Yeah, I'm like looking at that. It feels good. Okay. We're doing like the light color, right? I'm like looking at it. We're doing the light silver. Maybe not the best, but it's okay. Like now that I looked at it, I was like, not like the best color of gray or silver or whatever color I picked for it. There we go. Hey, there, that looks so much better already. We'll fix it all up in a moment. And Mushi, ants are small and cute bugs. Agreed, they are very small, but I think bug-wise, I tend to like bees, like bumblebees. Bumblebees are adorable. That one, I think I like them a little more than ants because they're so fluffy and they're cute. And Atlas, oh, interesting that you chose the purple head. Yes, I did do the purple head. Because I looked at that version. Do you want me to do a different version? Like, which version were you thinking of if it wasn't the purple head? You know? You could still switch it. And then, oh, what's this? Like in the animation, he has purple head, but in the game, in the official art, it's more like fire. Well, it's supposed to, well, he's a Doulahan. You know? It's supposed to be his spear. I don't know if you know what a Doulahan is. You know, because it's supposed to be his soul. So the whole thing with Doulahan, they don't have a head. That's literally my guy. This guy, you see him, little ghost head. He's literally a Doulahan. There's the same thing. I was commenting how I thought it was funny that you chose a Doulahan. I'm also a Doulahan. You know, my guy who does the art is a Doulahan. Atlas, like the wait. Like smoke in game, it's smoke in the artwork, but they change it all the time. So I don't know. Yeah, it's supposed to be a soul, like a spirit. It's not supposed to actually be like fire or smoke. It's supposed to be his soul. They usually represent it different ways for Doulahan. But for the most part, I want to say it's usually very like smoky or whispery. I have to clean it up now that I looked at it, right? See this one? Clean that up. Perfect. There we go. Nope, I see another part. There we go. Yeah, it's supposed to be their soul, their Doulahan. Which I thought I said it was kind of funny that you chose the same thing that my guy is. My other guy. Alright, cool. And then let's do the last color. The last actual color. And then we'll actually start going into the head. Yeah, and I think now we can start cleaning it up. Right? Yeah, I'm like looking at it. Yeah, let's combine them. And then let's start fixing it up slightly, just a little bit. Maybe like a little smaller. There we go. Oh, that looks so much better already. I'm gonna do that. Do like the edges here. Fix this edge. Yeah, I know. Like they are cool. I think they're cool. Ants are pretty cool. Like they're very interesting animals. Okay, and then let's add a little bit of red. Oh, actually, hold up. Now look at it. Delete that. Or erase it, I mean, not delete it. Add there. And then so you clean this up a little bit. Oh. There we go. We'd like zoom in there a little too close, I feel. But, nope. If you actually saw what I just did, it was kind of funny. Oh, you know, I just realized, hold up. How did I not see this earlier? My bad, guys. There you go. And then go into the zombie skin. Because they're like kind of zombie-esque. Yeah, okay. It's looking good. Thank you. I'm glad you're liking it. So you want more like... You wanted more smoke-like? Well, I mean, it's kind of smoky. I didn't really do like super fiery, but I get what you mean. I was looking more at the fiery looking one off to the side, see? I was looking at this one. Because I looked it off their website. And I was like, okay. I think I'm looking at, let's like going over the areas. I feel like we're good on, no. There we go. I was like looking over it again. Just making sure. I feel like everything looks good. Yeah, okay, now let's go full white for this. Right? There we go, okay. And then we'll do the other colors in here too. And then let's do that right now. Let's select that. Okay. And then I'm gonna grab another color. Let's do this one. And let's play with the, no. I was like, no, I don't like that. Yeah, let's do this, right? You know, like this. And then let's do, I'm thinking like this in here. Right? Where you see it's like kind of like messy looking. It's just like the brush I chose. It is a little different. And then let's do something like this. And then like, I should, well, I'm not gonna stress about that right now. I will go back to it. There we go. Right? He's looking, I think he's looking cool. Also, yeah, it's just like, I guess, I don't know, a lot of practice. It is a lot of, I think it is a lot of practice. Like you get used to it, right? Yeah, I don't like that. I was trying to like, hey, we go. I like that a little bit more. But we have been like flying through, I feel. Like, so I'm probably gonna erase that one. I don't like these little black lines. We're gonna get rid of those. We don't really need them. And we're gonna get rid of these lines anyways around the flames, or like the soul, or whatever it's called. We're like gonna get rid of these either way. Right? Yeah, okay. And then let's next into the other color, this one. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Select it again. There we go. And then let's do that brush again. There we go, like this. Thinking something like that, right? And then like do, there we go. I purposely want it to look a little messy. What do you guys think so far? Not too bad? I know, it's been a little longer. I usually do an hour, but like since Bingo does not have school tomorrow, I thought I would do a little longer, so I'm doing a little long, you know? I like when a stream is long. I know, I wish I could. It would be nice if I could do that every time, like a longer streams, but I normally can't. Okay, so we got these colors. We got all the flats down. Now, let's jump into... Actually, hold up. I want to do one thing before I jump into that. I was just thinking, I want to do this. Hold up. Let's do... Yeah, let's do this. Grab this color and then do that. Right? We can do the lines. We're not like deleting the lines, we're actually coloring over them. And it really changes the piece. It changes the art so much when you do these, when you color on top of the lines. Yeah, like look at that. That looks so different already. Yeah, and like we're not even done, right? But it already changed it. Wait, also, how do you draw a scarab? A scarab? Like the book? What do they look like? I don't remember right now. If I remember, scarabs are pretty simple, like body shape wise. You know, scarab beetle. Scarab beetles. Oh yeah, they're like very basic. To be honest, like I'm saying, like when you look at their bodies, they're very basic. I'll do like a side doodle just so you could see what I mean. It's like this. They have like this body going on. So it's like, they're like this. And then they have like the head. Like, they're like this thing going on. And then like they have like this. Right? And then they have like the little eyes right here. And then they have arms like this. And then they have like legs right here. That's kind of what beetle, like the scarab looks like. That's like their body. And then they usually have like little tiny mandibles or whatever. That's kind of the shape they have. Obviously, you could probably make it like a little nicer looking or whatever. But I would probably go into that direction. Right? Something like that. Like give also their legs tend to be like kind of like chunky in that area or whatever. I don't know what like they call their legs. But something like that. I think that's kind of like the concept. How do you draw an ant? Okay, we can do that one. I'll do that one really fast. Also. An ant. Let's do an ant. Ant. I have drawn ants before. I drew like an ant creature not even that long ago. But I'll probably do... What would I do for an ant? I guess an ant you could do like something like this. If you want like a basic ant, I guess. So like the ant, the head, that thing, little mandibles I made, and then it would probably go into their body, right? They have like this kind of body going on, and then like, they would have, let's see, where are their legs coming out of? I'm like trying to look at where the legs come out. Because usually that's like the big thing is like where the ants or where their limbs come out of. So they come out of the middle. That's very odd. I'm just like looking at it, right? Or yeah, that's bad. But they all come out of the middle area. It's very busy, but it's kind of like that. That's kind of what an ant looks like. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Let's go into the coloring. Or the shading, I mean. Not the coloring. Yeah, let's go into the shading. So I like shading, which is kind of interesting the way I shade. Just because I like it. So what I do, let's do like an overlay. Yeah, let's do overlay. So I do like an overlay and a color. I do like a dark color, and let's do an overlay. Just because like I think it looks fun when you shade this way, right? It doesn't look as so gray a lot of the times. I haven't like a lot of times when I do shade, I use like a little different. I'll do like a multiply or something, but like lately I was like, you know what, I'll go back to the overlay style because I think it looks nicer. At least I feel it looks nicer. Mushi, I don't know. You had seen some publication on my channel, but yeah, some or almost all of them drawings of ants I made. Really? Okay, I don't think I've seen it then. I don't think I've seen it yet. You know, I don't think I have. I feel like I haven't. If you're saying you did like a bunch of ants, I don't think I've seen it. Yeah, something like this. Let's do this. We'll scratch that up a little bit. There we go, right? I feel like it's looking pretty nice. And like, it's funny because you'd think this would be like a light source, but it's not. It's not. I know, I'm sorry. I thought I usually look at stuff. I know I took a picture of your channel name just to make sure. I want to check it later, but I haven't checked. Being honest, I haven't checked it yet. But I will check it. It's on my phone for sure, at least. I know I have a picture of your channel. So it will happen eventually. Something like that, I'm feeling, right? Yeah, I'm like looking at this guy. He's not looking bad when I look at him from far away. Because that's like ideally what you're gonna look at. You gotta look at it from far away, different distances. And then let's do this. Oh no, that's not it. That ain't it. And where is it? Around here. There we go. That's okay. That feels a lot better. No. There we go. I feel like let's erase this one. Yeah, that one wasn't it. And let's add this to it. Like that. Yeah, okay, look at that. This guy's looking pretty fun, right? There we go. And then add this. That's it. Okay. And then let's add in, hold up. I'm not done exactly with this. I want to add like a little bit more of like, not like messiness. Yeah, kind of like messiness, I guess, to it. There we go. I feel like that's a good amount of messiness that we've added to it. Where it kind of like gives like texture. And that's what the word I was looking for. Not messiness, looking for texture. Yeah, okay, that's like significantly better. That added a bunch to it. And then let's do another overlay. But this one I'm gonna go into like a yellow white, like a whitish yellow. Something like that. I'm like looking at, yes, right? Yeah, I'm gonna like lower the, yeah, I think that's good. I was like looking at it, like I feel like that's okay. A little bit of there, a little bit here, a little bit, and I kind of like give like some to the abdomen, right? The little. Yeah, okay, this is looking pretty fun. I'm having fun with this one. Thank you guys for suggesting this one. This is like a really cool one to do. Right? Let's see. Kind of like adding to it, like these like little color variations in the smoke or the soul or whatever it is. Let's do this, little color variations here. Yeah, that like made it like added like another layer to it, right? And then let's do a little bit on the scarf. And then let's do these last little touches I like doing. This like last layer I do before adding like a background. We'll probably add like a little background, just like a super fast thing. And then like doing this layer, like a thin one, I'm thinking. Just like a little bit of white. I like adding white to these. And then I like adding a color. We'll see what color. I'll probably do like maybe the purplish color. I think that would be nice. Right? And do that. There we go. This guy is looking pretty cool. And I like that we get to mess around, trying different styles too. And like I said, it helps me really improve my style, or like mess around with different styles. Do I want that? No, I don't like that. Get rid of that. Or actually, how does that look? Actually, it doesn't look too bad when I added it to these. So maybe I might actually do that. Right? It's kind of interesting looking, having this white in it. There, a little bit of white there. Let's do a little bit of white here. A little bit of white on that one. Add some white over there. And then we should probably add white to the blade. Yeah, okay, I'm thinking we're almost done with this. Now I just want to add a little bit of this into the shadows. Is it gonna be? No, I don't like that one. Let's do like the higher, this one. Yes, this is it, this is it. Into the shadows, I'm adding a little bit of this, like a, what is this? Like, what color is this? It's like a purple, but like almost like a neon-esque color. Add a little over here in the hand. Add some on the blade, of course. That's where I really wanted it. On the blade is gonna add like a little punch to it. There we go. Look at that. That's, you know, it's like this is giving me, like now that I look at it, it's giving me like a comic book vibe, right? This whole aesthetic that I'm going with right now, like this look, is giving me comic. Which I have done. I've actually done comics. I've done a little bit. Ah, thank you so much, Mushi. I've actually done comics before. I had like a weekly comic strip in a magazine, like a local magazine. Don't think it was like a big thing. But it was nice. I had it for a little bit. Cool. Right? I feel like this is cool. Yeah, I like this. And then let's do just like a background. I'm just gonna look like a random background. Right? Ah, thank you. I think it looks cool. Let's add just like a background. What can I do? Like a black? Let's just do black. Do black. And then let's add some colors. I'm thinking like we could do like this. I'll add like a big one. Right? Let's do like, no, I don't like that. It's like a big chunky one. Ooh, okay, hold on. Stop that. Where is this guy? Nope, not that one. Let's get rid of that one. And let's hide this little one. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I think it's something like this could be nice. Like he is kind of like leaping or whatever. No, let's do it again. Let's do like this. There we go. Right? I think there's like a fun little piece that we did. And then let's add to the background. Hold on. This is the color one. So I'm gonna duplicate this guy. And then underneath I'm gonna add white to it. This is what I'm thinking. Like very comic book-esque, right? What do you guys think? He's very much like a comic book character. I think we're good. I'm good. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I seriously appreciate it. I will be posting this in the Discord. I'll do it like in the stream section. But thank you so much, Mushi, Atlas, Stella, Moth. Who else? I know there's more people. Mr. Ghost was also here. He was feeling ill. Hopefully he feels very flopix. Let me look through everybody. Elliot was here also, which is very nice of him. Who else? I think what was it? I'm trying to remember. Vortex was here for a bit. And I know there was another one that was similar to Vortex. It was not Vortex, it was someone else. What was their name? I'm so sorry. I like to say goodbye to everyone who actually says something. Let me check. Right, you guys like it? Awesome. I'm glad you do. Wait, I know. Let me check on the Instagram. I know there's more people that said something. I just want to be nice and say goodbye before I wrap it up. Where is it? Well, okay, I think that was everyone that I could see. I was trying to see if I could check on the stream logs, but I was not able to find any more people. I know there's more people. Have a wonderful day, everybody. See you next time. Goodbye.